Hi, today we're going to talk to you about scaly leg. Scaly leg is a disease that chickens can get when mites burrow under the scales into their leg and they basically eat away at the chicken's leg. Now this chicken has a mild scaly leg. See, it's just a bit lifted there. Now that should be smooth. Now we're going to treat her and she will be all right. Now there's a really easy treatment rather than faffing around with these spray bottles, which are really expensive and they don't work. You can use Vaseline. You spread it. You need to use quite a lot. You spread it all over the chicken's leg and their toes as well. You just spread it all over it. And then you wrap a bandage around the leg so the Vaseline won't come off. And what it basically does is it suffocates the mites, and the mites die, and then the old crispy scales will fall off, and then new ones will replace them. And you want to leave the bandage on there for about a month, just so you know it works. And that should work. It's worked with many of the chickens that I have treated with scaly leg. So let's go and treat this one. I've got 2 pieces of cloth, one for each leg. No, not my legs, the chicken's legs. Now I've got Jack to hold the chicken. So you may want someone to hold the chicken while you apply the Vaseline. So, Jack, could you stretch out her leg for me? Now you want to hold the leg out, like that. And it may look like she's struggling for a bit because this is not comfortable for her, but it will help her. So you're going to want to use about this much Vaseline, and you're going to spread it all over her leg. Jack, let go. And any spare you can put back in the pot. Now this pot is completely used for treating chickens. Now, I'm going to give it a good old spread. Now, you're not going to like this much chicken, but it is done for you. So that's enough on that leg. Jack, turn her around. Now we're going to do the next leg. Done. And so it suffocates the mites, then they crawl out, and then they won't have scaly leg anymore. Good old spread. And then I'm going to get my petroleum jelly. I don't need that anymore. And then I'm going to get the cloth. Jack, hold out. Well done. And then I'm going to wrap it around her leg. Now it's all right to use cloth. Any material will do. Just make sure it's comfortable enough for the chicken to walk around with it. Now this may be tricky, Jack, getting the end of the tape with jelly on my hands. Oh, I've got it. Then you tape it on, and this method works really, really well. Now that doesn't look very neat, but it will work, and it's only on there for a month or 2. Okay, hold her still. We've got 1 leg left. Now, she's not going to be enjoying this, but it's all right for her to struggle a bit because it's being done for her. Now I'm just tightening the bandages. Now you don't want to make it too tight that it cuts off the blood supply, but you do want to make it tight enough that it is effective. And you may need to change the bandages several times during this period, because otherwise they could get quite dirty. Now she's all done. Now I got this big pot of petroleum jelly for £10 online, and it weighs in at 1 kilo, so it's a really good deal. Now you do pay £10 alone for a pot about that high and about that big of spray, which is meant to be some kind of herbal spray which gets rid of the mites, but it doesn't work. So it's better off using Vaseline and the method that we've shown you. If you liked the video, please click the subscribe button.
No, wait,